Okay, so this is the second video. It's not day two. There's been a while since I last made that one. Um, and I've practiced a few more scales after that. I'm not as regular. However, I'll still keep going. So I've been learning from Floki. I might have mentioned that in the early video. Um, so they've got a section where there are courses for learning scales, and then in their chords and arpeggios and all of that. So I'm starting with scales because I figured out that scales, if you learn and are able to play the scales with both hands, it it has it translates really well in playing later on um, various other things in figuring out chords and knowing which song was played in which scale, things like that. So I mean, it's one of the foundational things. It was ordered in a very nice way. So it goes C. So the major scales first. It goes C major. I've forgotten again. C major, G major, D major, C, G, D, A, C, G, D, A, E, C, G, D, A, E, E major after that, and then what is that? C, G, D, E, A, E. No, I'll remember now. C is this. D, C, G, D, A, E, B. So B is the first one where all the 5 black keys are included in the scale. It's the first one, and after that is F sharp, and then C sharp, and then it goes to F major, which is in the which is on the other side of the circle of fifths. Circle of fifths. A musician friend of mine, Umar Farooq, he mentioned that I should learn circle of fifths because it's again like scales, how I described it. It's one of those things like the color wheel in visual arts or the periodic table in chemistry. It's one of those foundational things which will help in figuring out what is where, and it's got its own sort of, I mean, it's quite deep. I saw a few videos on it. uh, I saw a few videos on it, but it's still, there's still a lot of information that needs to be acquired from it. So I'm still going slow. I've understood how they are structured. So if C is on, it's structured like a clock. I might put the I might not put the chart in the video. It's structured like a clock. So C is on 12, and if I'm not wrong, C sharp is on 6. So, and as we keep going down, if you start from C major, it's got no black keys, it's got no sharps. G has 1 sharp, D has 2 sharps, A has 3 sharps, E has 4 sharps, B has 5 sharps, and then F sharp, and then C sharp likewise, and then that is it, that is the maximum. After that, F major is the one that starts with flats, not sharps. So it starts with the other side. So if C was on 12, F major is on 11, and then it will go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. The other side of the clock, moving counterclockwise, and then again it will start including one flat more as we progress um, in the circle of fifths. Probably learning the major scales will I mean, as of what I know right now, I might be wrong. Learning the major scales, the whole chart of the circle of fifths. If I've learned the major scales, it means I've learned the minor scales as well. And I just need to know what goes where, and which which formation is correlated with the minor scale as well. That is one point. And then so I've spoken about the scales that I'm learning and where I am at the moment. I spoke about circle of fifths. I think I'll make another video on circle of fifths after this. Probably a little bit more detailed, but I will not go in depth of what all it covers. I'll only keep it in a way where it's to the extent that I know at the moment, and that probably is probably that is the purpose that I'm making this documenting this journey, basically, that I don't know much and I'm learning on the way. So if someone else follows and starts looking at the videos, they'll also start learning on the way. And let's see how it goes, and let's see how till where we progress. And the third thing that I wanted to speak or mention was scales. If we practice it often, we will learn it. We will build finger memory around it as well. But I also wanted to learn which songs correspond to which scales. So as I'm learning, I'll probably be trying to find out which songs are in which scales. They might I remember two or three songs which maybe two songs which one corresponds to D major, one is in A major as well, and then there's another song that is in C major. So I'll play that as I'm practicing. So that also helps in moving my fingers around, learning the scale better, I think. I mean, it retains with one additional factor that you remember the scale with. So let's begin. I'm not sure if I should make further videos with the camera placed right over the piano or not. I don't care at the moment. Starting with C major. G major. D major. A major. E major. B major. might have noticed that the first few scales that I played were much more smoother, and probably around B major. Probably around B major, my fingers weren't as fluent on the keyboard. That's because of practice. The earlier scales that I played get more practice done, because I start playing again from C G D A, C G D A E B F sharp, C sharp, F major. So I play the first few scales more, but I think I will spend a bit more time on these scales again, and make sure that whenever I play them, it's much more fluent, much more fluent. One more thing that I thought of when I was playing this, we've got names or numbers for the fingers. I think this is one. Or this is my right hand. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think this is 1 on the left. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is that important? Because initially in the sheet music that they don't put the numbers of fingering on or the name of the finger numbers on sheet music, in all of the sheet music, but in the ones where where you're starting to learn, I think they mention which fingers to use, because it becomes much more easier to play with those, and then you have to learn how to switch and when to switch. um, I'll probably make one video on that as well, because it's not a hard and fast rule. However, it helps to know um, what is the preferred method. The idea only is that it becomes easier for you to the easiest it is on on the hand to play. Also, it's better to learn and build muscle memory in probably the correct way. um, I'm hesitant to use the word correct, because they probably might not be a single correct way, but it helps. That's the idea, and you probably have to figure out what's working for you a little bit better. Maybe people will have different size of hands, and long and short fingers, and the flexibility that they will have in their hands. But I think the more you play, the more you understand how what comes more naturally. For example, C sharp major scale. I'm not starting with my thumb. On the other hand, with the C major is, I started with my thumb. C sharp started with my index finger, which is number 2. Went until the 1, 2, and then so 2, 3, and then I went to 1, which is my thumb, and then I use my index, middle, and ring finger for the next 3 black keys, and then my pinky. Pinky is 5, so I go 4. I'm still figuring this out. Yeah, I think I'll play a few more songs on. So in A major, I figured that Mera Juta Hai Japani was played in. I learned it at when I was when I was little. I learned that song on the piano, and now I figured out it's in A major. D major is Tere Pyar Mein, and C sharp major is Tilak Kamod. Tilak Kamod basically is a rag or ragini or something. But the song Tilak Kamod in Khuda Ke Liye movie, that's in C sharp major. I'll play all of these uh, for the video now. Probably the next two songs will sound a bit more beautiful. पता नहीं कहाँ से शुरू होता है. I don't know where it starts from. Kavish. So the mistakes that I was doing in this one is because I've not practiced the song enough. I don't know where the notes are exactly. I'm playing by intuition. And one mistake that I noticed was that I played a black note, a black sharp, which was not in the D major scale. All of the scales played in this song are in within the scale and nothing goes off. Now C sharp, um, C sharp major, which is, and this one is Tilak Kamod. Pressed a wrong note. So that helps in understanding the scales, and what else does it help in? I don't know. And maybe also improvising. So if I know that this song has been played in this scale, so this is the scale. When you learn the scale, it's played like this. That's not too melodic. However, when you play a song, it creates a melody. You like the song, you like playing the song, people like hearing that song. And it's when the composers had composed the song, they probably were also improvising. So you learn how they might have moved around in this scale.